Everyone in the small town of Hawks Ridge whispered about the same man. They said he walked the streets at night, but no one ever saw his face. Children called him the Faceless Man. The elderly warned that speaking his name out loud was an invitation, and those who dared look too closely vanished. It began on a rainy Thursday. 17-year-old Ethan was walking home late after tutoring. As he turned the final corner to his street, he saw him. A man in an old-fashioned black coat standing perfectly still under the rain. No umbrella, no movement, just watching. Ethan never saw him move, but every time he looked over his shoulder, the man was one step closer, not walking, just appearing. Ethan's breath quickened, heart racing. By the time he reached his house, the faceless man was at the edge of the driveway, silent, still. That night, Ethan dreamed of peeling skin, of mouths sewn shut, and hands reaching through mirrors. He woke up at 3:07 a.m. to his window slightly open and muddy footprints on the carpet. Desperate, Ethan turned to the town's archives. A dusty article from 1972 revealed the story of Jacob Rawlins, a mortician who went mad after sealing his own face shut in protest of being watched by God. He disappeared the night the town's morgue burned down. The same night 3 kids went missing. The town stayed quiet, but Ethan didn't sleep anymore. He left lights on, locked every window. Yet it didn't matter, because once you see the faceless man, he remembers you. The last thing Ethan's parents heard was a whisper on the baby monitor. "You looked too long." When they opened the door, he was gone. No sign of struggle, no broken glass, just the mirror, smeared with a handprint from the inside. Ethan was never found. The police wrote it off as a runaway case, but everyone knew the truth. They just didn't talk about it, not in Hawks Ridge. Because if you speak of the faceless man, he listens. And if you see him, don't blink.
In a forgotten corner of the hills, there existed a village cloaked in mist and secrets. People spoke in hushed tones of a figure who walked the night, a man without a face. They called him Chaya Purish, the Shadow Man. It began when a young boy, Rakesh, vanished on his way home from the river. His shoes were found near the banyan tree, but there were no footprints, only drag marks and a circle drawn in ash. Rakesh's sister found his diary. The final entry was chilling. He wrote, "He has no eyes, no mouth, but I know he's watching. He whispered my name last night." That night, strange knocks echoed through the village. Always at midnight. 3 knocks, then silence. Doors opened on their own. Windows frosted despite the summer air. An elder revealed the legend: the man without face was once a dream reader. Betrayed by villagers who feared him, they burned his house with him inside. He returned, not to kill, but to steal their dreams until they forget who they are. Only one person survived an encounter, Mira. She was found at the edge of the forest, eyes glazed, mumbling, "Don't dream, he'll take it." She never slept again. One final night, the entire village gathered in prayer, hoping to end the curse. But as the sky turned red and the moon disappeared, they realized it was too late. By morning, the village was empty. Houses stood still, but no one answered. Mirrors cracked, and in every house, photos had faces erased. Some say the man without face now wanders city streets, searching for dreamers. So, when you feel a cold breath behind you at night, don't look. If he knows you've seen him, you'll never wake up the same. This story is not a myth. It's a warning, because the scariest monsters were no face at all.